if you want to lose weight, then it all starts with your diet. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you my 5 best foods for weight loss. And you just might be surprised at some of these options. So let's start right away. Now, the basic premise of weight loss is that you need to be in a calorie deficit, i.e. you need to eat less calories than you burn every day. Naturally, this means that the best foods for weight loss are the ones that provide a lot of nutrients while still being low in calories. That said, when trying to lose weight and generally trying to be more aesthetic, other factors come into play as well, like protein intake. So the basis of this list will be a mixture of how objectively good the food is when it comes to weight loss, my personal preferences, as well as cost. And if you like the video and want to see more just like this, be sure to subscribe for more content. Without further ado, food number 5 is sardines. Now this might seem like an odd choice, but hear me out. There are a few reasons why I choose sardines over another fish like salmon. Sardines offer a similar nutritional profile like salmon, but are higher in certain vitamins and minerals. Both choices per 100 grams are around 200 calories and around 25 grams of protein, both of which also contain a good amount of omega-3 fatty acids. However, sardines are generally higher in vitamin B12 as well as iron as compared to salmon, which is higher in vitamin B6. Sardines also pack a decent quantity of vitamin D, which is nutritionally very rare. And if you eat the bones, they also provide a good amount of calcium. And they are also usually much cheaper than salmon. The only downside, at least to some people, is the taste. Now, I personally am a fan of fish and I enjoy the taste of fish, though I do realize why sardines wouldn't be the go-to option for many. But generally, as a food for weight loss, sardines are an excellent source of protein, various important nutrients, and also cheap. And moving on, food number 4 is potatoes. Potatoes are my best choice for starchy foods, i.e. rice, barley, potatoes, etc. And the reason for this is because potatoes are generally lower in calories and also much tastier than the other starchy foods like rice and bread. Potatoes are, of course, a vegetable, which usually means that it's automatically higher in nutrients. Specifically, potatoes are rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium, and fiber. About 300 grams of baked potato, which is a decent serving, will provide around 280 calories. Compare that to rice, which are around 300 grams, will provide somewhere around 400 calories. And if you're wondering why I choose the normal potato over the sweet potato, it's simply because I prefer the taste of the normal potato. But all in all, sweet potato and regular potato have around the same nutritional content when it comes to macronutrients and calories. Pro tip: prefer to bake your potatoes and not boil them. The reason is because potatoes are a great source of vitamin C, which is water soluble. This means that if you boil the potato in water, it's going to lose a lot of its vitamin C content. However, by baking the potato without water, it's going to retain most of its vitamin C content. Okay, moving on with food number 3, which is cauliflower. Now, it should go without saying that vegetables should be a staple in any weight loss diet. Actually, they should be a staple in any diet, period. They are extremely low on calories and very high on fiber and water. That means that you'll fill up very quickly eating veggies while getting only a fraction of the calories that you would have gotten from any other food. And frankly, any non-starchy vegetable could take the place of cauliflower in this list. I only choose cauliflower because A, I prefer the taste, and B, I like its nutritional content. Like all non-starchy veggies, cauliflower is very low on calories, giving only 25 per 100 grams. It's also extremely high in vitamin C, provides a decent amount of fiber, and is also plentiful in antioxidants. And the reason why I place it on my list instead of its more popular cousin, the broccoli, is simply because I prefer the taste of it. And also, just like potatoes, prefer to bake your cauliflower instead of boiling it to retain most of its vitamin C content. Food number 2 is calamari or squid. Now, you may be somewhat surprised in seeing calamari on a weight loss list. This is because most of you are probably used to eating only deep-fried, crusted squid or calamari. However, you could simply buy frozen squid in rings or even whole without the crust and simply bake it in the oven, thus making it a much more weight loss friendly food. Pure, non-crusted, oven-baked squid is actually extremely lean and full of protein. It's actually one of my favorite lean protein choices. And the reason why I actually put it on this list instead of another lean protein source like chicken breast or pork tenderloin is because it's so easy to prepare and cook. You literally just put it in the oven as it is. You don't even have to defrost it. Put a little bit of salt and a bit of lemon, and if a condiment if you so prefer, and it's done in like 20 minutes. And last but not least, calamari is actually pretty cheap, at least as cheap as a lean protein source can be. Now this of course will depend on your location, but generally speaking, frozen squid isn't all that expensive. And finally, food number 1 is beans. Now honestly, beans here are just a representation of all legumes, meaning all sorts of variations of beans, lentils, peas, you name it. And there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be including legumes in your weight loss diet. They are low in calories, high in complex carbohydrates, and decent in protein. Contain various vitamins and minerals, as well as plenty of antioxidants. Legumes, in my opinion, are basically the perfect food for weight loss. They combine everything in a single place. And not to mention that they are extremely cheap. You can buy a kilogram of beans for only 3 to 4 euros. Now a kilogram of beans is going to come to about 7 to 8 large servings, meaning that you only spend around 50 cents per a large serving. Now compare that to a large serving of chicken breast or pork tenderloin and you're looking at least a few euros. Combine all of that and this is why beans and generally legumes are my number 1 choice on this list. So those are my 5 best weight loss foods. Is there anything on this list that wasn't in your diet but that you actually plan to include now? Be sure to comment down below. If you like the video, then ratings are very appreciated. If you want to see more just like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.